Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the messed up state that the Bathurst, New Brunswick government is in. It's in such a bad shape there, like they do got some corrupt workers in the system. Like one of them has been bothering me, but I'm not gonna share a name or anything because I don't want to get in shit with them. But I think they, like, all of a sudden they're acting like they're looking for reasons to cut me off my income assistance that I need. And they're one of those people, like, they didn't go into their job to help people. It was to screw with them, and because they got the prejudice against people on income assistance. It's a pretty horrible thing too, especially when they don't run job programs and stuff that they're supposed to. Like, it doesn't make sense. I think it really doesn't make sense that they aren't running job programs, but yet they're giving people crap on being on income assistance. Which, that thing I heard, I don't know if it's true, but they were apparently people just pocket the funds that the government gives funds for the job program, and they pocket it apparently. It's pretty freaking dirty what goes on. Then they end up signing up to useless programs that aren't job training at all. Like, a worker said that it was a job training program, and I went to it. It wasn't anything like that, and I went there at least 3 days, and then you wrote down that I only went 1 day. He said, oh, he's setting up some job coach thing. We'll see if that's actually what he says, or is that a friggin' lie too? So that worker lies a lot for some reason. I'm just friggin', it's actually making me terrified that, oh, he's just gonna end up cutting me off or something. My God, acting like, oh, that friggin' check is $1 million. They're acting like it's just enough to pay your rent and survive, eat food, and get enough food. It's not like you can buy any wants. You can't. So, like, I don't get that. I really don't. You're acting like, how dare you survive and want to exist? My God. And I met one worker who's normal and that ain't prejudiced against people on there, and they even say, like, yeah, it's understandable. The Bathurst city has hardly no jobs whatsoever. It's very difficult to find a job. Like, you can't expect any more flying at every store. What pisses me off is friggin' guy I know friggin' had someone who worked there for a long time vouch for him, and he got hired on the spot, just like that, and he didn't keep it. The job. Right. You know how much I kill for a job, like just a job around here? the workers are supposed to be getting funds to like pay a store to hire you, and then at least pay the salary for 2 weeks, so they keep you for a certain amount of time. Then after that, then the store starts paying your salary, so it like gives you a chance to actually get into the work system so you can stay hired. That's why the government's supposed to provide those funds for that, but they don't. It gets pocketed. And that, the only thing they offer is job training things. Well, not even job training, that's what he said it was, but I went there for a few days and it wasn't teaching you anything about actually getting jobs and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is. And when they offer that little programs and then shame you for being on income assistance. Like, he called me down to friggin' called me down for some reason to said that he needed to talk to me because apparently I was getting a new worker, but that wasn't it at all. He was just friggin' the whole time put me down for being on income assistance. I told him, yeah, I did get a couple part-time jobs once in a while, but they're only like $20 or so. Like, there's no full-time work here. And a lot of them people who are like that too will go around saying, oh yeah, it's easy to find a job. It's fucking hilarious. It really is. And if you want a good recently though, I'll tell you what I've been doing recently. I'm gonna get off that topic for a minute. I got Netflix and this really cheap VPN, like ExpressVPN and everything. It doesn't have nothing on that one. It's called Pure VPN, and you can get any Netflix in the world. You can get HBO Now, all that stuff, if you're not in the States. It's pretty cool. Not sponsored video either. I haven't even seen a video sponsored by that VPN company. But it works pretty good, and it's a lot cheaper than ExpressVPN and stuff is. Pretty sure it's like $5 something a month. It's very cheap. No, like a lot of friggin' YouTube channels for some reason make it sound like it's a great cheap offer and stuff. It says, oh, like $5 or something a month, but that's only if you buy a 1 year package, which would be $100 and some at least. That's pretty, it's like they try to trick you with that. I looked for a VPN myself instead of just looking at those ones. But Pure VPN is a really good one. I've been watching friggin' like Japan Netflix. You can get the movie It Chapter 2. Friggin' you can get they removed all the Cheech and Chong movies from Canadian Netflix, and I can get that on US Netflix, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I'm wondering if there is something I can do about that, because God, man, like the worker, man, ugh. Like, I tell him what I've been doing, and then he just stomps on what I said, basically. Like, I tell him, oh yeah, I've been doing this YouTube channel a lot, and I found I got a couple hours here and there at bottle exchange, but still, that's the way they act. Funny, the only people who friggin' act like that towards their client, or when they're whoever their worker is, you're their client, and they're friggin' acting like that. And funny, the only time I seen people acting like that there was like Sarah in the shelter and stuff, saying that it's easy to get a job in this town and all that. But but if you ask like the honest workers like friggin' Jeremy and stuff, he'll tell you the same thing. Yeah, it is pretty difficult to get a job in Bathurst. You can't even get a dentist in Bathurst. Most, like Jeremy told me, he goes to Dalhousie and stuff to go to the dentist. So obviously it's not easy. You gotta go outside Bathurst to see a dentist. You can't even get one here. And a family doctor is pretty impossible to get, like, in Bathurst. And the worst part is a lot of them will say, oh, taking patients, but then you call the doctor that's taking patients, and then they'll say, oh no, we're not taking patients anymore, here's a doctor who's taking patients. And then you call that doctor and he'll say, oh, I'm not taking patients, and so on. It'll just keep going in one loop. They'll tell you to call another doctor that's taking patients, then you call him, and then he'll tell you to call another doctor who's taking patients, and so on. That's how it just keeps going. It's like they say they're taking patients, but not. So it's like false advertising kind of thing. Same thing with a lot of the stores that say jobs available on there. I have a theory that they're just doing that to make it look like their city has lots of jobs and is a good city to live in and all that, to bring in more people. I think that's like some kind of ruse to bring more people in, but in actuality, there is no jobs available. They're just fucking lying to get people to come in the city. That's my theory on that whole situation. It's gotta be, because why else would every single place around here say there's jobs available, but when you go to apply, nothing, you know? Pretty odd, I think. Anyway, guys, it's 15 minutes, yeah. I'm gonna wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe. Check out my Twitch channel, D'Angelo4545. And follow me on Twitter at D'AngeloJohn1. Till next time, peace out.